guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of my videos, and Happy New Year. It is January the 1st, but technically it's 2020 still when I'm filming this, so how's that for time travel? But Happy New Year, welcome to 2021. Let me know how it is. I hope it's a lot better than how 2020 is ending for all of us, especially in the UK. And I hope you had an amazing Christmas and festive period with your loved ones. So with the 1st of January, of course I had to do a video today on 5 amazing ways you can manifest this new year, because it is a year like no other again, where we're having to almost like hit that reset button, which is what I've been talking about in my last few videos of how we've had to hit the reset button and really look at manifestation and our goals and our energy for a new year, new me kind of thing in a different way than what we have in previous years, and even how we went into 2020, because the world is not the same anymore. So grab a cup of your favorite drink, get comfortable, and I'm gonna give you 5 amazing ways you can manifest this new year. And what I really wanted to do is make this absolutely unique with new things that I haven't put in like previous videos when I've spoken about this, to make it really unique. And also today is very exciting because it's the first day of my Spiritual Queens Manifesting Challenge over on Facebook. This is the 3rd year we've done this. I said it was the 2nd year last time, and then I realized I went on Facebook Memories and it's the 3rd year we've done it. So it's the 3rd year we've done the Manifesting Challenge. So this year we're doing it slightly different to last year. It's over in an exclusive Facebook group, and each day, so today I've already gone live, each day from the 1st to the 5th of January, I'm going to be setting you tasks, challenges, giving you tools, doing meditations, and posting in the group to set you up for manifesting success in 2021. So it's completely free to join us. So the link is in the description down below. Please come over and join us. It started today, so you can catch up on today's video and today's task still. And I would love to see you guys there. We had over 1,000 people do it last year, so I'm really excited for this year's challenge in this new format as well. So I didn't want to include similar things or you know, the classic manifestation methods in this video, because I was like, no, we've covered that, we've done that before. We're upgrading it for 2021, and I'm going to give you some even better ways to manifest this year, which you can start from today and do with the free challenge as well. So my first way is not a traditional manifesting way, but it's a traditional Emma Mumford manifesting way, which I recommend to my clients all of the time. So a lot of the time I get asked from clients, and I remember this lady at my Spiritual Queen Summit as well last year said this to me of, I don't know what I want to manifest. So how do you know what you want to manifest? Or how can you set goals when you don't know what you want to manifest? So a really great task that you can do today is to write a list of what you don't want. Now, a lot of law of attraction gurus out there would be like, this is the worst thing ever, this is the most terrible advice. But how do you know what you do want unless you know what you don't want? And like, think about it in relationship terms. We've all been there, where we have learned through experience of what we do want in a partner, and it's same with a job and a house, a career. We learn from experience, right? So the only way we can reflect and truly know what we do want to manifest is by looking at what we don't like and what we don't want in our lives, or maybe what's felt challenging over the last year. So write a list down if you're struggling with that, to know truly and have that clarity of what you want to manifest, what you don't want, what doesn't feel good, and what you've experienced in the past which you don't want to experience again. And doing this is not bad law of attraction. We have to reflect on our lives, we have to witness our emotions, and we have to witness what we don't want to be able to have that kind of epiphany moment to be like, ah, that's what I do want. So with that list, once you've written a list of what you don't want or what doesn't feel good to you at the moment, you can burn this list, because from that you're going to be able to flip your statements. So before you burn it, obviously, so you can remember them, write opposite statements. So say for instance you felt undervalued at work or something, then you would write on there that you want to feel valued on your kind of like 2021 manifestation list, that you want to feel valued in work and appreciated this year. So you flip the statements into what you do want based upon what you definitely haven't enjoyed and what doesn't feel good, or what you don't want in whatever your manifestations are. Once you've done that, once you've flipped your statements and you've got your positive statement list, you're going to burn that list. You're going to burn the negative list. So keep the positive one, because that's your goals for 2021, and you're going to burn the negative list, because that's how we're going to release it. We're not having that energy sticking around or influencing anything. We're going to burn it. So burn or destroy. You can shred it, you can rip it up, whatever feels good. Destroy that list and release it and say, you know, thank you universe for this reflection, and I'm going to burn this list now, and I'm releasing this energy up to the universe to be cleared and transmuted. And that's the best way you do things. I've done these many times, my clients have done them many times, my friends have done them many times, and you don't end up manifesting what you don't want. It's simply a reflection tool which allows you to get really crystal clear on what you do want, and that is going to supercharge your manifestations because you know what you want and you're clear on what you want. So this is a fantastic way if you're feeling in that transformation energy right now and you're like, I don't know what I want to manifest, like everyone's got these goals and the world's different and I don't know what I want, then this is how you do it. You look at what areas of your life feel positively wealthy and what areas of your life don't feel very positively wealthy at the moment. And then from that you can say, right, if my career or money or finances or house doesn't feel positive, what can I do to shift that? Okay, is that to change job? Is that to manifest a different situation in my job? Is that to manifest more money? Is that to manifest a new house? So you can see by actually looking at what we don't want, it helps us exactly realize what we do want. A great fun task, which I always love to set everybody every year at the Spiritual Queen Summit and every year in general, and in my Positively Wealthy journal as well, which hopefully all of you guys will be starting today as well, which is super exciting. So it's a Dear Universe letter, and Dear Universe letters can be done at any time of the year, but I think they're super powerful to be done at the beginning of a new year as well. So it is like a scripting exercise. It's a letter to yourself. So you're writing to your current self, so your version of here today on January the 1st, from your future self. So the version of you from, you know, the 31st of December 2021 or the 1st of January 2022. So you're writing to yourself a year in the future to your current self now. So in that letter, you're going to talk about all the things that have happened throughout 2021, all the positive things, maybe some things you've learned, things you did, all in present tense. So you would write, you know, you finally got to go traveling after being in lockdown for a year. You got that promotion at work that you really, really wanted and it felt so good, and you also got a pay rise. So you're almost writing your manifestations in that scripting form, but in present tense as if they've already happened. Now these letters are fantastic because it gets you excited, it gets that kind of like visualization energy into your manifestations and into your, you know, your little manifestation practice. So once you finish writing your letter, you can sign it and then seal it up and put read me on the 31st of December 2021, for example. So you're going to read it in a year's time. And then in a year's time, so I do these every year. So like on New Year's, I have my letter to open and then I have my letter to write. And it's always just great to see what things came true in that year and what came into fruition for you, what happened, what maybe you want to reflect upon and why that didn't happen, or maybe your goals have changed, maybe you feel more aligned to something else now. So it's a great reflective tool at the end of the year to review, but also fantastic manifestation tool to also do at the beginning of the year to manifest and set those intentions for the year ahead. Now, another way you can get clear on your goals is by journaling. Journaling is one of my favorite things to do, and it's so much fun as well, so much fun. So you can get a snazzy notebook or your Positively Wealthy journal if you've got it, and really just reflect upon, I mean, the last few YouTube videos and blog posts I've done have some journaling prompts in for more of a reflective theme. But in terms of how you can use them to manifest for the year ahead, again, it's all about getting clear, guys. We can't just say, I want to manifest a house, I want to do this. Like, get clear. The more clarity you have, the more the universe can reflect that clarity back to you. So what do you want in that house? What do you want in that new job? What do you want in that new relationship? Like, get clear, because the more you're clear, the more the universe can be clear with you and show up with clarity as well. The number one thing that blocks a lot of people with their intention setting and with their manifestation process is they're just not clear enough. So if you're like, I want to manifest some money, well, how much do you want to manifest? What are you going to spend that money on? Get clear. Look at the journey of the manifestation. What's the end goal? What's the in between? How can you bring that to life and be clear upon that part as well? So some great journaling prompts would be, you know, what is my biggest goal this year? Or what is the one thing I would like to achieve this year? How do I want to feel this year? Do you want to put a mantra, a word for 2021? What is your word or mantra for this year? That's a great one to journal on. So you could write your word and then journal upon what goes into that word. How do you want to feel with that word? Why that word? So I always love setting a mantra or a word for the year ahead as well. That's always so much fun. And again, write that down as well so you can reflect upon it at the end of this year and be like, did I feel like that was the theme of this year? How did I incorporate that energy? How did that energy show up of that word? So that's always a really, really fun one to do. And then you can do like 5 things which are my non-negotiables this year. So like 5 things you really want to do and you're going to achieve. And you could even do like, what's one gift that I would like to give myself this year? Not like I mean, it could be a materialistic gift if you want it to be, but more like an emotional gift of what gift can I give myself this year? Is that self-love? Is that more time? Is that compassion? Is that kindness? Is it more fun? Whatever your word or sentence is, you know, what can you gift yourself this year as well? That's a really great one to journal on, and definitely one I'm going to do as well. Another great way to manifest, not necessarily an intention setting practice, but is to go through your vision boards and goals list of 2020. So it's really important to reflect on the last year as well. So if you've done this, then you can ignore this step. But if you haven't, like, definitely go through your vision boards. If you did vision boards for the year, if you did universe letters, if you did goals lists, like, do reflect upon them. It's so important to tick off what happened and also take stock of maybe what didn't manifest into your life. Does it still feel in alignment? If yes, move it over to this year's manifestations. If no, tweak it, upgrade it, up level it, remove it, you know, clear and transmute it if it's not feeling in alignment to you anymore. Because remember, we've been through such a transformational year as humanity. You know, I think a lot of people's goals and, you know, intentions and what they want has changed dramatically. So again, with that, our manifestations need to up level and upgrade with us and with our energy and how we're showing up. So it is really important to go through those vision boards. If it's not in alignment, burn it, clear and transmute it and create a new one. If it's a goals list, you know, tick off what happened, express gratitude for what happened, reflect upon maybe the things that didn't happen and why you feel they didn't happen. Is there something you could do to take your inspired action and help those come into fruition this year? Or is it that you need to get more clearer on that goal, for example? So it's a good reflection / gratitude practice to go through your old vision boards or your yearly vision boards and yearly goals lists, etc. However you manifested throughout 2020, definitely reflect upon them and see what gratitude you can express and also what reflections you can have with maybe some of the goals that didn't happen this year, or maybe they all happened, and then you can just celebrate that all of your dreams came true in 2020 despite a worldwide pandemic. That is a great reason to celebrate, right? Not necessarily the pandemic side or lockdown, but more of the case that, you know, you were still able to manifest, and we have still been able to manifest. I've manifested lots over the last year. I'm sure you guys can, you know, relate to that as well. Although I maybe haven't traveled as much as I wanted to, you know, I've done so much as well in work, in my home life and personal development. So that's still a massive, massive achievement, right? Maybe it's not the year that we wanted, but it's the year that we needed. And my last amazing way for you to manifest this year is to commit to something. So I want you with me now. You can pop it in the comments or write it down in your journal if you're going to do some journaling on this. Commit to something this year. It might be committing to yourself. It might be committing to choosing yourself or putting yourself first. It might be you're going to commit to go to the gym when they open. It might be that you're going to commit to doing a daily practice every day. It might be that you're going to commit to doing yoga each day. It might be that you're going to commit to more time in nature, more time off, more self-love. Anything. It can be absolutely anything at all, but commit to something with me here and now, and commit to it for the year. Don't just do it in January and then wash it off in February and be like, well, I tried for a month and nothing showed up. You have to commit to this. Consistency is key, guys. So find something that feels good. Obviously, it's got to feel good to you and feel manageable as well. We don't want you committing to the whole entire world and then you are really overwhelmed and feel burdened with all this commitment that you've got to show up for each month and each day and each week. So commit to something. Maybe that's feeling more love, maybe that's expressing more love, maybe that's seeing your family more, like whatever it is, commit to something and commit to it for this year, and commit it to me. Tell me, I want to know what your commitments are. So for yourself, commit to something and really, truly, wholeheartedly commit to it. Because when you can commit to maybe a goal or doing something or whatever it is that your commitment is to yourself this year, you're showing up. That's your inspired action. And then say, for instance, you want to commit to more self-love this year. Then each day you're being mindful of, how can I show up for myself today? How can I show up for self-love? Each week, what am I doing for self-love each week? Each month, what have I done this month for self-love? Have I filled my cup enough? Do I need to fill it more? So really do commit to something this year, because you'll see that with every week that passes and every month that you're building that almost like resilience, where it feels easier and it's not so much a commitment, it's more you're doing it for joy because you see the results, you see the benefits. So if it's, say, like committing to the gym to achieve your weight goal or something like that, then, you know, like, commit to that and don't just think, oh, by the end of January I'm not the weight that I want to be, or I'm not where I want to be in my life, therefore I'm going to give up this commitment. Because We have 12 months to manifest, guys. It doesn't all just happen in January. We've had a tough year. So you've got to give yourself time and the universe time, okay? Divine timing, guys. So do commit to something and let me know what it is. And let me know how you get on with all of these tips as well. Now, I purposefully didn't put very manifesty kind of like, here's what you do to manifest your goals this year steps in this video, because like I said, we're doing that all in the free manifesting challenge over in our exclusive Facebook group. So the link for that's down below. It's day 1 today, so you've still got today's to catch up on and 4 more coming your way over the next 4 days. So I'd love to see you there. The link's below, and come and join the manifesting magic once you've done these tips for New Year. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, because I replied to them all. And you can also join my other free Facebook group, Law of Attraction Support Group, over on Facebook. The link's below as well, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things Law of Attraction and spirituality. I hope you have a great week, whatever you're up to, and a fantastic new year. And I will see you all in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love, guys.